Hi, welcome or welcome back. I have a confession to make. This is my paycheck review for the entire month of September, which for me is August 31st to September 27th. And I actually, I was planning on posting this video in the morning, or at least by noon, but I messed up my math. And this is part of why I think it's really important to do a monthly overview in addition to budgeting by paycheck. Because in the monthly overview, your paychecks, at least the way I do it, because I only do the paychecks of the month, like the paychecks that closed out that month. So my two other budgets, my two paychecks for September needed to add up to the same amounts that the month did. And they did not. That did not happen. I messed up my math, and it took a couple of days to figure out what I did wrong, but I fixed it. So this is the correct month, but my first paycheck budget the closeout is actually incorrect. It's not badly incorrect, but it is incorrect. So I am here to fix it and here to show you how I fixed it, more like. So let's get into it. It's already been a minute and a half. Okay, so my actual paycheck for the month was $2,430.77. That was two paychecks, right? And then I got paid for the house, and I think there was one other thing. I think I got a refund or something like that. That was $123,790.26. Big number, right? It felt so good to have that money. Of course, I don't have it anymore, but it is what it is. And then I rolled over $1,225 so I could pay the rent, and then took $244 from savings, and that is to fix my mistake that I made in the first paycheck. So previously, I'd only taken from savings $157 to pay for my city sticker. However, my final calculation for the first paycheck of this month was wrong, so I invested more money than I should have. So I had to fix it. I fixed it. Okay. By taking more out of my buffer is what essentially happened. I took more money out of my buffer to make up for the money that I had incorrectly sent to my Roth IRA. So that brings my total inflow to $127,690.03. Not bad. I'll take it, right? And then for my fixed expenses, rent was $1,225 as expected. YouTube Premium Family was $22.99 as expected. Credit cards, $10,821.67, which of course, as we know, paid off my credit cards in full. Phone bill, that was $970.24 because I paid my final bill with T-Mobile, and then I paid for 15 months of Mint Mobile for 2 lines. And then train fare was $75 as expected. Spotify, I canceled that, so that was nothing. And then renter's insurance was $20.26 as expected. So everything pretty much went as expected. I just, had more income, so I turned a couple of bills into annuals. So that's that. And then for the totally unbudgeted spends that were due to me getting paid for the house, student loan, totally paid that off, $4,828.77. Good grief. School fund was $21,500. $2,000 challenge, which went to the cruise, which of course I have not paid yet. That was $2,000. Emergency fund got $12,774. Tax savings got $16,000. Personal got $1,000. New car, I bought that for $51,520. To be clear, my car actually cost $37,000 and some change, but with tax, title, fees, all that jazz, it added an additional amount of money. So when people tell you that your car loses value right off the lot, loses a big chunk of money, that's because if I were to trade in my car, like right now, if I were to trade in my car, I'd get $36,000. Even though I paid this amount, the taxes, fees, all that, I don't get that back when someone buys this car from me. I just get the actual amount that is paid. So like the dealership that I bought the car from, they only actually pocketed the $37,000 and some change that I paid for this car. The taxes and title and fees and all that stuff, those went elsewhere. They didn't get that money. So yes, my car lost a lot of value right off the lot, but that's because of all the additional fees and taxes and everything. It's not because my car is suddenly worth so much less. If someone were to buy my car from me, they would end up paying just a little bit under this, maybe $1,000 under this, because of all the additional fees and taxes and title and plates and all that stuff. So keep that in mind, y'all. When people say cars lose all that value, that's not exactly accurate. And then car insurance, I paid for 6 months. That was $1,538.50. Yes, that is a lot of money, but I do have full coverage, and I've recently had accidents. I was not driving for these accidents. I was not present for these accidents, but the accidents are on my insurance. So my premium is way higher than it should be. And it probably will stay high for the next few years. So it is what it is. I will survive. Then Netflix, $9.99. I'm sure I mentioned this before, but I started to pay for Netflix because when I had T-Mobile, they paid for my Netflix subscription. But now that I am switching to Mint Mobile, I'm paying less, but now I don't have Netflix. So I paid for Netflix for $9.99, which is still a net savings. So I'm good with it. And then fuel, I spent $8.32 for putting gas in the loaner car that I had to use when I was waiting for my oh goodness, what's the term? My brain, I can't think of it. I was waiting for the payment to clear for paying for my car. So they gave me a loaner, but I had to return it with the same amount of gas that I got it with. So in any case, fixed expenses total, and I just put all of this together because this was all what I spent from the house money. I didn't want to mess up all the other categories. So fixed expenses total, $124,314.74. That was a lot. That left me with $3,375.29, which I'm still okay with. Dining out was $51.03, which of course was more than I bargained for, but it's not so egregious that I'm like mad about it. It is what it is. This is part of why I give myself wiggle room, because I want to strive for the $20, but like I'm okay if I go over. Oh, it's okay. And then groceries was $85, even though I budgeted for $440. Again, my boyfriend is paying me back for paying the rent with purchasing the majority of the groceries. As his funds come in. So registration and license, that was $157. That was for my city sticker for Chicago, because Chicago likes charging people for things. I don't know. And then $100 because my microwave quit on me. It was very unfortunate. But the new microwave is fantastic and works way better than the current microwave had in like a couple of years. So I don't know how long it'd been going downhill, but apparently it'd been for a while. It was extremely egregious the past few weeks. Like we had to, my boyfriend called it, what did he call it? Percussive maintenance. Percussive maintenance, meaning he hit the microwave until it worked again. Which is, I don't recommend that. For the record, I don't recommend that. If your microwave's broken, please just try to get it fixed or replace it. Please don't just hit it, because something might be wrong and you might like set your place on fire. Let's not do that. Any case, so, and then the $10, that was not an actual toll, that was a deposit for the toll little reader thing that makes it so that my stuff gets automatically taken out of my account. So that is it for my variable expenses. That brings total to $403.03, which of course is less than what I budgeted for because I budgeted for $500. So that left me with $2,972.26. Whew. Okay, so then I stuffed these sinking funds here. Health got $120. Household shopping got $40. Miscellaneous got $40. Birthdays got $20. Clothing got $20. Pet food got $20. Registration and license got $40. Subscriptions got $35. And then car maintenance got $887 because I did the little dice game that I've been doing at the end of the paycheck. So that's where that went. That was a total of $1,222. Left me with $1,750.26. Then, of course, I skipped the extra debt, even though I did technically make extra debt payments. I just don't like this section. I just don't like it. So I don't use it. But for extra savings, these are my little savings challenges, which these are done after this past paycheck. After September, I will no longer be doing this kind of savings challenges. I'm just going to put the money directly into the category that it's going to fund. And all of that will be on Mondays when I do my goal savings. That is all going to be on Mondays. So there's not going to be like a separate category for savings challenges. Because I felt like, one, it was making things a little complicated, because I did end up changing where this money went because I fully funded the penny challenge already. So I changed where it went, but I still wanted to finish the challenge, right? So I don't know. I don't like it. I understand why some people like savings challenges and like doing all these small ones and stuff so they feel the wins. But it's not me. I'm not a fan of it. It's kind of fun to watch other people do it, especially scratch-offs and stuff, but that's not my jam. I'm not going to do that anymore. So I am going to do a couple of savings challenges, but that money is going to go directly into the category that it's funding. So we're not doing this whole separate categories things for savings challenges. That's just done. Okay, but for now, for the final time, penny challenge got $52 and $1,000 challenge got $97 as expected. That left me with a total of extra savings challenges for $149, and that left me with $1,601.26, which all went to my IRA, my Roth IRA, which is, if you don't know, you might not be from America, the whole world isn't from America, and that's okay. Hi y'all, if you're from other countries, I appreciate you being here. I think it's interesting to watch how other countries budget and stuff. I think it's cool. But in any case, Roth IRA is a retirement account. It's short for individual retirement arrangement, and it is basically a kind of account in which you can invest money, and then when you take the money out in retirement, all of that additional money is tax-free. All the money you made from your investments is tax-free. However, you do pay taxes on your money before you put it into those accounts. So those accounts are not tax deductible, but the growth is tax-free. So it's very beneficial if you don't make a lot of money, because in the end, the growth is going to benefit you more than the tax savings now. Because right now, I just use the standard deduction, which is more than I can deduct on a normal basis. So tax deductions don't really make a difference for me. I don't make enough money to where that would help me. So I do Roth IRA. And with that being said, this is it. This is all that is my September budget breakdown for everything that I spent. I am going to be posting my cash stuffing on Monday, as I said, and then Tuesday I'm gonna completely solidify with y'all, because I think it's been a little confusing what money is being spent versus which money is being saved. So on Tuesday, I'm going to go over what I actually sent to debt versus what went to savings, and like a percentage of all of my inflow for that for September, just so that it is like 100% clear where my money went, because I'm showing you the categories and everything, but sometimes I feel like it's hard to see what is actually savings and what is spending. So I'm going to completely clarify that on Tuesday, or clarify it as much as I can, because, I'm not perfect. I'm not a professional. And then on Wednesday is going to be my net worth video, because I am going to update my net worth, because I've been kind of holding out a little bit, just because I didn't want to include my investment portfolio, like, before I got out of debt, because that wasn't my focus while I was getting out of debt. My focus was getting out of debt and saving money. So now that we're switching from debt and savings as the priority, my priority is going to be investing. So I'm going to be including my investments in my net worth starting with this month. So that is going to be a very different video than, well, I guess not a very different video, but I'm gonna go a little more into, I guess, more transparency, because I hadn't been talking about my investments before. So stay tuned for that. That'll be on Wednesday. And I love you. I appreciate you. You deserve financial stability, and I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.